Let's go. Let's pick it up. Come on, speed limit. What speed limit? Losing gas money from speeding? And up. Hello, officer. License lost? Job gone? I am not loving this game, dude. Court costs?
I'm out of here.
There goes my girl, man. Now, that's the thing about pedal to the metal, bro. You speed,
You lose.
Oh my gosh, I
You
love it.
speed, you lose. It's as simple as that. And here to tell us more is our good friend John Saunders from the DMV. John, welcome back.
John.
Well, it's always great to be with you guys. Thank you for having me back.
Yes.
Yeah, of course.
I
We
love
love
your
having you.
commercials, though. That was one thing that I always say. I love the marketing.
I know, and we just realized that it says Warwick Boulevard. Here's in Newport News.
There you go. And that's the purpose. We really like to do ads that give folks the local feel.
Yeah.
So they
Yeah.
know.
That's
we
where
know
I grew
they're
up. I was like, I know where that
I was
is.
like, that's Newport News.
Yes. Now, John, we're talking about speeding today, and I feel like we've all probably been a little bit guilty of it at one point or another. But I mean, we're all in a rush to get everywhere we're going these days, and is speeding maybe just like a tiny bit really that dangerous?
Well, it really is that dangerous, and that's kind of what we want to really get across in our campaign this month of July. You speed, you lose. That is the title of our campaign, and really we want to focus on speed prevention. With the campaign, we want to encourage drivers to drive at the speed limit, and to educate people about the dangers of driving. So to answer your question, speeding is a type of aggressive driving behavior. So whether you're 2 miles over the speed limit or 10 miles over the speed limit, speeding is speeding. So speeding is illegal, and it endangers you, and not only you but your loved ones and everyone else on our roads, including our law enforcement officers, our fire and EMS personnel, and other emergency assist vehicles. It's a problem we all need to really help solve.
We don't want to do that. We don't want to put anybody in
No,
danger.
for sure we're not. So actually, you answered my question because you just say even if it's 2 miles or 10 miles, speeding is speeding. Because sometimes, we don't think about that, and we want to pass cars by, and we speed a little bit, maybe 4 or 5 miles. And this is speeding, even if you want to pass the cars, right? So, but what is the most mistake that the drivers do when it comes to speeding?
Well, again, we could talk about the mistakes they make. The mistake they make is deciding that they make the choice to speed.
Okay.
Speeding is a choice. I mean, the speed limits are set. They're set by engineering standards and by road type and those type of things. So the speed limits are set for a purpose. So the first decision is making a bad decision and deciding to speed. Just last year in Virginia, there were 25,000 speed-related crashes. That's just in Virginia, resulting in serious injuries and 13,000 people, and the deaths of 449 people. That's nearly 50% of all of our fatalities involved speeding. So that choice is a choice that has consequences. That's for sure.
Yeah. So see, even if I was thinking that maybe it's not considered speeding when you pass by cars, let's say 2, 3 cars, still very careful on that one. I didn't know that one.
So we just talked about speeding being obviously physically harmful if you get into an accident, unfortunately, but it's not just physically harmful. It can also hurt your pockets. So can you tell us some of the ways that it hurts us financially when we're speeding and we get caught? Well,
it impacts our wallet in several different ways. Speeding can lead to, number one, with the gas prices, and if you speed, it's going to increase your fuel consumption. So that adds up after a while. So if you're consistently speeding, you're consistently using more fuel. You run the risk of paying fines and court fees and losing your license if, in fact, a police officer pulls you over and gives you a citation for speeding. And many of us depend on our cars to get to and from our jobs. So losing a license has a massive impact even on our ability to earn a living. So it involves a lot of things. Speeding is, we really look at it as speeding is just not a game. And if you speed, you lose. I've talked to people who look at the navigation system and it gives an estimated time that they're supposed to be there. And so what they want to do is try to beat that time. Speeding is
Yeah,
not a game.
it's true.
Speeding is not a game. So far this year, 193 people have died in crashes that involve speeding here in Virginia.
Yeah.
So that's just far too many.
Yeah, that is not good to speed. But now, do you think that during the summer this increase a little bit more because people is just want to enjoy the weather and they're speeding a little bit more or not?
Yeah, we think so. We do see an increase and a spike in fatalities and crashes during the summer because we have folks are going on vacation. There's more people driving, so the risk level is up. The risk level is up, and they're on the highway. So we're going to see more crashes, and if we see more crashes, we're probably going to see more serious injuries. And see more serious injuries, we're probably going to see more fatalities. So all of that adds up. So we give folks tips that you need to just give yourself plenty of time to get where you're going. Use your navigations, applications, and local news like yours to check for things like crashes and road work that could slow you down before you leave. That way you can kind of plan your trip and the fastest routes. And I'm going to add this too. No matter where you go and how far you're driving, wear your seatbelt. That's your best
Yes.
defense. That's your best defense, not only for yourself, if you're making bad choices, but really to protect you from other folks. If you're doing everything right, that's your number one defense. So not only you, but just ensure everyone within your car in every seating position is buckled up appropriately. No excuses. Everybody buckles up.
Yep, that
And
is true.
and it's just a courtesy also. If you're
Yep.
running late, find a place to pull over and call someone and let them know. Let someone on the other end know that you're running a little bit behind, so they don't worry. And then that little takes the pressure a little bit off of you as well.
Yeah,
Right.
that is true. No excuses. Thank you so much, John, for joining us today here in Living 757. And yes, always you wear your seatbelt. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah. Well, thank you. Remember, if you speed, you lose. Have a wonderful summer and enjoy that wonderful background you guys have too, the beach. I love
Yes,
it.
thank you.